All right, guys, we are live. We are back for the very 9th live stream. All right. Shout out to the Woof Pack. We do have our own gang sign, so you can always throw it up. All right. But here we are again. Man. No green candles allowed, bro. It's like I'm like a perma bear. Every time I see a green candle, you can count on me to show up and knock it down like whack-a-mole. All right. Even me, man, even me, I can't stand how bearish I am, but that is the reality that we live in right now. We are currently the bear pack. Sadly, we are. Now, that keeps us from getting wrecked, but at the same time, it isn't very fun. This bear market is dragging out, and I am ready for a reversal. However, nothing on this chart looks good. It looks like 10,000 year bear run is what we're going to have. Okay, I don't see anything. There's no hope as of right now, but I would say don't turn away, because then you're going to miss out on some mad gains. Okay, so yeah, until this market shows me something, like I'm not going to get like euphoric on just news driven market volatility like we've been having, like this crazy reversal. I just see it as a Darth Maul candle that's liquidating both ends. I'm not excited about it. You know, like I'm going to stay bearish in a bear market, and I'm going to stay bullish in a bull market, you know? So like I just rumor has it that if you see a green candle and you go to the bathroom, look in the mirror and say bull market 3 times, I show up. Okay. Man, like I am not allowing anybody to get bullish in any kind of way until the markets show me. Okay, I know it's fun to chase the new quote unquote shiny thing, but I just can't. I can't bring myself to like shitty projects that I know are going to get wrecked for engagement. All right, I can't do it. I cannot do that. I won't do that to you. I'm not gonna sell you guys out. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's what gets clicks. You know what I mean? But I just can't do that to you. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna keep it real and tell it how it is, but try to entertain you. You know. So when you say bull market 3 times in the mirror, and I show up and I stick that knife in, you know, I'm actually gonna show you some memes. You know, tell you some jokes. And we're gonna get through this, and eventually, you know, things don't go down forever. We're gonna catch this bottom. That's right. When I stick the knife in, I'll whisper in your ear, "Don't worry, bro. We're gonna catch the bottom." But the truth is, there's just nothing good here, and it's so blatantly obvious. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this bear flag. 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 Like, the market's kind of dead right now, guys. The market's dead. So if you want to do something, if you're bored, short in a bear market. Okay, so you could short easily. You know, I would say short the 21. I mean, look for a better opportunity than this. This is a terrible opportunity right here. Okay, like this doesn't leave much on the bone here. But yeah, you know, short the 21 on the way down. Short the primary pivot on the way down. If you get bored, you know, like, do it responsibly, have some stop losses, because crazy ass shit happens. You know, this is a low liquidity cryptocurrency market in the middle of one of the worst recessions since the Great Depression. All right, that's what we're looking at, and that's why we look at macro markets on this channel. You know, like, looking at shitcoins is probably funner, you know, but I like I said, I just don't want to put you on Front Street and then watch you get hit by a bus. All right, so like, okay, I guess I'm the Paul Krugman of freaking crypto right now, where I'm just like saying, yo, look at the macros, you know, like, things are not looking good, and it's all moving together. So it's like the crystal ball. To see what's going to happen next with crypto, all you got to do is step out and just look at the S&P 500. I mean, it's look at this. Look at the Here, what are we looking at? The 60-40 portfolio, where 60% of your portfolio is stocks and 40% of your portfolio is bonds. The most limp-wristed, most risk-adverse portfolio for when you're 73 years old, you're drinking tea and trying to stay risk-adverse. This is what you do. Guess what? It is the worst year-to-date return in 100 years. But why am I telling you this? Who gives a shit, right? Well, okay, so when you see this, like, do you want to buy this? You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think crypto is going to do? Crypto is just speculation. It's like it's masturbation. Like it's really just like a YOLO. You know what I mean? Like, considering in finance, it's just a tiny cap YOLO fun play that's highly volatile that you can get if you get out and in at the right spot. You know, you could retire early. You know, all kinds of great things can happen. But I mean, like, dude, this shit is not going to break away. Okay, maybe around the halving, maybe if we have like some kind of crazy financial crisis or some global event or something like that, like maybe some black swan. But what are the probabilities of that? Remember, we always say there are no certainties, there are only probabilities. So like the probabilities of that shit is really, really low. But on the flip side, right? So I don't want to like get bogged down in the mud of like this bear market, right? But on the flip side though, it also pumps stupid hard. It pumps retarded hard, right? Like, so like if you can get in at the right spot, dude, it's gonna change your life. It's changed my life. It's changed a lot of people's lives. And it could be you. You could be doing whatever the hell it is that you want to do. You know, like Lambos and big booty girls or whatever you like, you know? Like that's in the cards for you, but you gotta fucking get in at the right spot, right? You can't just like go willy-nilly and YOLO in and hope. You know, that's not a strategy. The strategy is trying to spot the actual reversal, and we have a great idea of where it could be. Okay, so just bear with me, and we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through the bottom. The good news about bear markets is it always changes. Like, the markets change before the economy, right? So like, people are going to speculate, insiders are going to have information. These markets are going to turn around way before the actual economy turns around, because these markets are absolute speculation. You know what I mean? So like, looking at the world right now is looking a little bit bleak, but at the same time, the markets are going to reverse way before the global sentiment reverses. Okay, so that's the good thing. So I don't think it's going to be that much longer. Remember, we've looked at charts. The average recessions last like 16 to 22 months. You know, I believe we are knee deep in one right now. They just don't want to admit it. So I don't know. I think it could be just around the corner. I mean, I don't want to sell you too much hopium, but it doesn't look like this shit is going to drag out too long. But I do feel like we do need that big break. We do need that big like event where people get wrecked. There's like no bankruptcies, and this is like one of the worst recessions of, I mean, on paper, quote unquote, this is one of the worst downturns in the market. And like, really, there isn't that many, like, unemployment isn't high, like companies aren't filing for bankruptcy or anything like that. So I really think that we need to have that big break, that really big shock of where we just get rid of this toxic debt. We get rid of this toxic misallocation of resources and all this stuff. And once we flush all of that away, then we can finally start misallocating resources once again, right? I don't know what happened to that. We can finally start misallocating resources and making money in the crypto markets once again, okay? We got to go back and make those same mistakes, all right? We got to chase those meme coins and moons, all right? So that's kind of where we're at right now. And you know, I it's bearish, okay? It's bearish. I hate to tell you that. We're probably going lower, but at this point, bring it. You know, at this point, give me a nice lower entry. You know, that's kind of where I'm sitting with it. So, by the way, how do you like my lighting setup? I got some more lights. I got so much lights on me, I'm probably gonna glow in the dark for like 3 days. So I'm working on my streaming deck, I'm working on my setup, and hopefully that I have some good audio and some good lighting this go around, okay? All right. So what's going on? Smokey the Beast, man. Shout out to you. How's it going? Looks fine to me. Justin Bull, I know you were first, so I gotta give you props. You were first. Nico, what up, man? What up, Nico? What up, Wolf Pack? What up, Bear Pack? Shit. So what do we throw up, a bear? I might get canceled for that. Bear Pack. Crypto Cat Doge. What's up? 10,000 years. Gula bear market. Yeah, man. I don't. It's looking pretty tough, man. It's looking pretty tough. Like if we look at this, let's take a look at here. We got the reported world inflation now exceeds 10% year over year for the first time since the records begin. Like here's the global world inflation chart, okay? And it is not looking too pretty. We had a nice dip right here for the cozy 19, you know what I mean? And then just off to the races to 10% until this starts rolling over, right? It's going to be inversely correlated with the markets. So until this starts rolling over, the markets will start creeping up. And I think once we're really over the hill, then I think we can see a new flush, a new pump. Okay. But the other thing is like, how do we get out of this? I was thinking about this today a little bit. No one's really talking about it. Like, but what's the answer? Like, what's the solution? Higher interest rates? Like, what are we going to do? That's going to take money out of people's savings accounts. That's going to make unemployment go up. So we're going to decrease demand on goods and services by straining the consumer. I mean, that doesn't sound fucking good at all. That sounds terrible. So I was thinking about like, what could really reverse the market? And it's like the only thing that could get us out of here is like another technological evolution. You know what I mean? Like when we hit the industrial age, you know, like the productivity was so high, we could have had deflation, but the government used that as an opportunity to print more money. You know what I mean? So what we really need is to go into another really highly productive stage in society, like another technological revolution of some kind, you know, like that could really, really build us out of here. But I really don't know how we could get out of here. Maybe it's crypto. Maybe it's crypto. Okay. Have you heard of a Aptos coin? Save the Youth 111. Aptos coin. Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX creator. Oh yeah, Aptos. I do remember that. That was from a while back. And his crew created the coin and is supposedly the next Solana. Any thoughts on that? Well, that does sound super weird because Solana is a Sam Bankman-Fried coin. But yeah, I heard about Aptos. I remember the hype of it being the next Solana, and this was back like 6 months ago. This is when people still had hope that the bull market was going to return somehow, that we were going to bottom out. Like at this point, everybody's just like accepted that it's the bear market, and it's kind of like died out, to be honest. It's kind of died out. Let's see if we can find it really quick in this chart. Have you bought any? Let me know. I remember seeing this. Anything that Sam touches is pretty good. Okay, so we got to look at cryptos. What's the ticker? Aptos. Apricot. What the hell is that? What's the ticker on that, buddy? Go flush it. Yo, what's up, Ingrid? What up, man? What's going on? How are you guys been? So let's take a look at Bitcoin a little bit. Now we had that nice huge flush right here, but look at the volume. I mean, yes, it's above average volume, but I mean, it's nothing to write home about. We did have a nice reversal, broke the S1 pivot. Now we have not taken out the June 22 lows, okay? We have not taken it out, but did we poke through? Let's take a look. We did poke through the bottom of the previous wick. You know, typically what happens is these markets are going to chop down and retest this bottom. It's a new low from right here in September. So I think this shit's going to break down. Look at this. It's respecting the 21. We have a rejection with the wick. We have almost a candle body close right here. Now we got a new candle. Where is that at? At the point of control. Anything below this volume node right here, the bears are in control. There's a nice decent fight going on Bitcoin, but I mean, I'm sorry to say, but I really think that it's going to break down. It's probably going to break down below 18K and come test 17,264. I think will be the next on the next really good support on the daily chart. Okay, so now I've been looking, is there a descending triangle here? Let's take a closer look. So somebody told me that there's a descending triangle here on Bitcoin. Do you see one? I kind of don't. All right, let's look. Let's try it. Okay, I kind of see it. So do I want to go, I would say like this, because we're touching as many candles as we can. So let's say that, and then where would, see, this is where I don't get it. And what, this? Nah, man, I just don't see it. Has anybody heard about the descending triangle? Could it be? Okay, so all these candles are rejecting where? I don't know. This is the sloppiest descending triangle I've ever seen, but I heard the measured move is to 7K, so let's take a look. All right. I don't see it. It must be on a higher time frame. Let's go on the weekly chart. Let's take a peek. Is there a descending triangle here? Oh, okay. Okay. On the weekly chart, there's a descending triangle. Let's take a look. Now, remember, this is one of the most reliable chart patterns to the downside. Continuation pattern, especially when it's a continuation pattern, like you're in a bear trend and then there's a descending triangle, you're in trouble. Okay, that's just like this. I lived through this descending triangle right here. This one right here, that was painful, right? But it came, what came after that? The capitulation. And where did that come from? Look at this trend line that I drew on the logarithmic chart. And then it also, when the 200 popped up, right? So here's my trend line on the logarithmic chart, and here's the 377 exponential moving average first popping up. Now, look, history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. That's the poetry of TA. That's the poetry of the world, right? So you go, the 200 exponential moving average popping up, got some support, got a pop right here, nice ascending triangle, descending triangle, ascending triangle. Ascending triangle is a descending triangle in reverse. That's how you had to think about it. That's all, literally all it is. So here we are again. Could it be? I know it's a little busy. I know, just give me a break. But could this be a descending triangle? Man, it sure looks like a descending triangle. And with that, it's a little sloppy, okay? But with that descending triangle, it looks like it is about to break, okay? So this triangle looks like it's got one more week and then we break. So now let's do a measured move, right? Do a measured move and see where this goes. So let's see, it goes down to about 15K. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh no. Oh. That's what I'm saying. Shit. Man, I was Inception in it. There was like an Inception in the Inception in the. Oh man. Okay. Now let's take this measure move. There we go. Man, do I gotta zoom out more? No, that's it. That's it right there. Do we leave this? Let's take a look. What do you guys think of this? Damn. And where does that take us, man? Right here to our, right in our buy range between 11K and here. It takes us right to the top of our buy range right here. Will I buy some at the 377 exponential moving average, which is 14.2, which I've been calling this shit since 55K. Am I going to buy a little bit there? Well, I guess I have to now, don't I? I guess I have to. After all the shit I talked, I might as well buy a little bit right here at the 377 exponential moving average. But let's juxtapose that onto Ethereum, because I think I would rather have Ethereum, okay, around I guess, well, if we're going to take the lows off Bitcoin, I mean, it'd have to be like a below here. So I hate to say it. I don't want to say 500, okay? I don't want to say that. I don't want to put that in the universe, but yo, we are clearly in a weekly downtrend on Ethereum. Okay? Bear markets 8 to 10 months. Yeah, can you handle that, bro? Can you handle South Beach crypto? Shout out to you. I love South Beach, man. I love South Beach. I was just down there. I'd like to go back as well. Can you handle another 8 to 10 months? I mean, you might as well just eat popcorn and enjoy the ride. That's what I'm doing. That's why we're just trolling, man. We're trolling everybody. We're trolling your favorite crypto streamer on this channel, okay? Nobody is safe, all right? Nico, Sam Bankman-Fried wants Biden, though. Yeah, man, well, I don't know if he wants Biden or if he likes Biden, but he definitely wants to play ball with the regulators. He's down with, like, pretty much all of the stuff. Whatever, all of their agenda, he doesn't care. He just doesn't want to go to jail. All right, he just doesn't want to go to jail. He doesn't want to be shut down, and he's donating like $1 billion to his campaign. Does he actually care about the wokeness and all the other stuff? I'm not really sure about that. I don't know. You know, I really don't know if he's down with like the BlackRock agenda. You know, are we going to get woke FTX? All right, are they going to change their colors to like the rainbow flag, or like what's gonna happen? Is it gonna turn into FTX LBGTQ or something like that? What's gonna happen, bro? But it seems like he's bending the knee to the establishment. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? You know, I kind of think that it is a bad thing. He seems to be wanting to, he's on the side of regulating DeFi so that he can take over DeFi, and he's given the wink and the nod to the regulators and to the establishment, saying that, yo, I'm down to do whatever. You know, we'll censor, we'll freeze funds, we'll do whatever you want to do. You know, we're gonna tame crypto for you, but just let us make our billions of dollars, right? Let us dominate the market, and through our domination of the market, you can regulate it and control it and censor it and do all of the dirty, nasty things that governments do, which absolutely defeats the purpose of crypto to begin with. But that seems like the direction that FTX is going. But hey, you know, so is Coinbase. All of these guys are. And what do we have? We had Binance, right? We had Binance. Well, like, oh yeah, I remember, you know, like they have all the 100x shit coins, you know, that everybody wants to trade. Well, like they just rolled back their chain. They censored a wallet. They can absolutely do all of that. If the regulators come down on there, you better believe that they're going to do that too. So am I losing my faith in crypto? No, I'm not. I still think there will always be DeFi. There'll always be projects that they cannot control. But as far as the mainstream goes, yeah, probably they're going to control it. It's a pipe dream. It's kind of a pipe dream that we're gonna have like this decentralized world where like people are gonna have freedom again, freedom of money and privacy and things like that. Yeah, deep down in my heart, I hope that that's what crypto brings. But the realistic person in me is just always saying like, well, maybe that's not going to happen, but I just want 100x. Right? So hey, as long as I get like I always say, my x's, 2x's, 4x's, 10x's, 100x's, and could I please get 1000x, maybe a 10,000x, you know, like so at the end of the day, like this shit is made to pump. Like I'm here for the gains, I'm here for the pumps, right? But if we could change the world for the better and have freedom again, great. But when you have one of the most powerful people in crypto like Sam Bankman-Fried just absolutely bending the knee to the establishment, it does not give me a lot of hope. All right, it just doesn't. So yeah, I don't think that he's the guy. You know, he's not. We really don't have that personality in crypto. We don't have that guy, except me, except Crypto Weekly Review. We're gonna change this world. All right, we're gonna bring freedom to the plebes and 100x's. All right, where are we at, boys? Crypto Cat Doge, what are your thoughts on Pulse Doge and Pulse Bitcoin? You will need to burn Pulse Doge to mine Pulse Bitcoin. Could pump Pulse Doge in the short term. No, I mean, I think it's here to stay. I think people just generally like it and accept it, and it, like, in the Hex ecosystem, it is absolutely necessary to have Pulse Doge, okay? And it's absolutely necessary to have Pulse Bitcoin, and here's why. Because the fatal flaw with Hex All right, now, Hex works beautifully, flawlessly, blah, blah, blah. It's probably the funnest, coolest DeFi that's true DeFi, right? Okay, but here's the fatal flaw. All right, it's boring. It's fucking boring. I mean, like, okay, cool, you stake your stuff in a contract for freaking 15 years, and now what do? You know, like, now you're bored. The problem with Hex, the only problem that I see is that there isn't enough engagement. Crypto is about engagement. People want to move funds. People want to get in and out of contracts and shit coins. They want to stake stuff to get one thing and then farm it to get another thing, and then, like, you know, that, and then leverage that, and that. People want to play. People want to play. Cryptocurrency is just a game. You know, some people play Candy Crush. Some people play Bitcoin. You know, some people play DeFi. You know what I mean? So that's the fatal flaw with Hex, and it needs things to be built on top of it. Things that you can really, sorry about that. Things that you can really get behind that helps actually, like, promote and pump the product and everything like that. And that's Pulse Doge and, like, Pulse Bitcoin and things that, and Hedron, things that are built on top of it that are safe and Safu and cool. You know what I mean? That's what Hex needs, because it brings the engagement so people don't tune out. Right? Like, you don't want that at the same time. So you want people to quit trading, but, like, you also want people to be engaged. So how do you solve that? What is the solution? The solution is projects built on top of Hex, and projects built on top of Hex that are reliable, that are cool with the community, that are down to ride for Hex, and not, like, making a big rift and, like, a bunch of drama and a bunch of bullshit, you know. And that's Pulse Doge, and Pulse Doge is one of the first and one of the greatest. And I think when PulseChain comes out, I think that it's gonna be badass, you know. Like, I think it's going to be one of the big movers, one of the first movers, and one of the biggest and most known names. That's why I'm not selling my Pulse or my Pulse Doge at all. And I'm just gonna hodl it, you know. I'm hodling it for Moon, you know. I'm hodling it for like Lambo money, you know what I mean? Like, I'm holding on. I like that. I like it, and we need it. And we need more Pulse Doges built on Bitcoin. We need more, on Hex. We need more projects built on Hex that can propagate the idea to keep people happy, engaged, interested, and wanting to interact with the contract. All right. I think Pulse Doge is the headliner, other than Hedron. I mean, it's really the headliner. They're like the two known crypto projects and stuff. Now, I heard there's 130 projects that are going to be built on PulseChain, and out of all of them, really, Pulse Doge is PLSD, dude. It's literally like on the household name. It's like the Kleenex of PulseChain projects already. So yeah, if you're holding it and you have it, I think you're ahead of the curve. And if you're here right now during the bear market, in the bottom of the bear market on some obscure channel, you know, here hanging out, bro, you're gonna make it in the next cycle. It's no doubt about that. It's no doubt about that. And the people that aren't paying attention right now, they're going to be the ones buying your bags. They're going to be the ones pumping it. So not everybody can win in this game. All right. That's why it's the Wolf Pack. If you want to eat, you got to kill. You know, like, not everybody can win. You know, it's just like a macro problem. Like, people need to produce. And if everybody's retired on a beach, the whole system collapses. That's why we need the matrix. We need people in the matrix. And I think that, honestly, like, if you're not completely out of the matrix yet, I think in the next run you will be, if you're here. If you're holding these obscure coins, if you're hodling USD, waiting to buy bottoms, waiting to average in here after this next big flush down to the downside that I believe is coming, you know, if you're that dude, you're gonna be on top, man. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it in this next cycle. Then you're gonna be like Funding Jim. You're just gonna be traveling on the world. Yeah, jet setter. You know, just traveling, meeting people off of, like, literally like the people you watch on YouTube. You know, that's what he's doing, man, and connecting people and stuff. You could do that. Like, you could literally, he's completely free from the matrix. And I think that's the end goal, you know, for all of us. It's just to completely get off of the hamster wheel, to get off of the freaking treadmill, you know what I mean? And, like, do your own thing, be your own person. And you know, I think that if you're hodling these obscure coins through this, if you're accumulating during this awful time in the markets when it comes roaring back, you know, and it's gonna, like, look at the volatility. Look, okay. So remember, we're talking about this 60-40 portfolio being absolutely wrecked, worst year-to-date return in the past 100 years, okay? So what do you think is going to happen when, what do you think is going to happen when the markets roar back? They're going to overcorrect. They always do. They're just hyper reactive, hypersensitive. They overcorrect to the downside. They overcorrect to the upside. So if you can stick around and just fight through this market, it's going to overcorrect to the upside. And we're going to have the pump of all pumps. Why? Because it's going to reciprocate the dump of all dumps. This is how the world works. This is how the markets move. This is how the mind works, the emotions of people. This is, people are going to overcorrect from this crap. There's tons of people that are ready to buy. You know, the market's still flushed with money. They really can't pull it out of the system like that, not without crashing everything too hard. So like, dude, when this shit roars back, when crypto roars back, you're gonna see the pump that you have never seen before. Like, if you think these pumps are good, but like, I mean, we've had some nice pumps, you know, like going back to like, let's say, take a look at the monthly chart. Like, this is pretty impressive, right? This is pretty impressive. This is almost unreal. Like, if you take somebody out of like the bond market and show them this, they would literally just have like heart attack and fall down. This is insane. And I think this is nothing of what's yet to come. And on that, my thesis is that we have had one of the worst year-to-date returns in 100 years. Now, reverse that, because that's how markets work. That's how markets move. That's what I think is going to happen. And I'm here to capitalize on that. All right, I'm here to capitalize on that, and I think you will be too. So that was a long rant. On this channel, you might ask me a question, and I'll go on a 5 to 10 minute rant, and then it's going to end up on some conspiracy theory about the World Economic Forum or something. Welcome to Crypto Weekly Review. All right, this is how we roll. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, oh yeah, all that off PLSD, bro. Hold PLSD, man. I like PLSD a lot. Okay, unlike Zen. Look at Zen. Oh man. Yeah, there's actually a contract. You don't even need to make more wallets. So Zen is like, I call it Jack Levin Inu. You know, I really don't think it's a Hex fork. I think it's a vampire attack on Hex. And it's weird because like I've been trolling Hex for a long time, and I'm just upset because if anybody's going to be trolling Richard Hart, it's going to be me. All right. I'm not going to let somebody else troll Richard Hart. I invented trolling Richard Hart. I was doing it before it was cool. All right. So look, Zen token is all you got to do. You can have it for free. You just mint it. You just pay the gas fee. And I don't know what the idea is in the long term. I guess they just want engagement, a bunch of wallets. They want to go up. They want to pump the gas fees on Etherscan. So the whole crypto market looks at Zen and they're like, hey, what's this thing that's sucking up all this gas? And get the whole market to FOMO. I think that's the idea. And when we're in a bull market, okay, right, you can mint as much as you want based on gas, right? Just based on how much gas you want to blow up, right? So like once the gas prices get super high, maybe Zen will go up. You know, like maybe that's their tokenomics. It's complete trash. Like I would never. I don't want really anything to do with it. And if you do, that's fine. I'm not telling you how to spend your money or structure your portfolio, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. All I'm saying is this looks like AIDS. Like I don't want to touch this with the 10-foot pole, but you know, like maybe it could pump. But with that being said, now they have bots. They have bots to mint as much as you want. So like, who the hell is buying this? This is literally an IQ test, okay? This is literally an IQ test, and a lot of people have failed. Yeah, this is not great for Hex engagement. This is not great for like pushing Hex to the next level or keeping people involved and interested during a long 15-year stake. You know, this is like the very antithesis of that. You know, this Zen dumpamentals, or so they say. You know, and it's quite down. I mean, it did have a little bit of a boost today. But like, who the hell's buying this? Literally, you can go here, get this bot, and mint as much free as you want. Like, who's buying this? I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe you guys, if you're in Zen, write a comment write a comment in here and let me know why I should get into Zen. Let me know, because we're all on the here's the thing about Hexkins. We're so used to getting free money, right? Like, we got PLSD, we got Hedron, we got tons of free money in the Hex community. So it's like, oh, here's more free money. It's like Pavlov's dog, we're just like, oh shit, salivate, oh yeah, let's click. But like this, and I know people did one day mints and made a bunch of money and stuff, or like made an ETH or two or half an ETH or whatever, just minting and that's good. Congratulations to you, you know what I mean? But like the token, I really don't see what they're trying to do here. Maybe one of you guys can explain it. And the main reason why I stayed out of it is just because the drama associated with it. I wasn't feeling that, like, they weren't trying to be a part of the Hex community. They really wanted to like steal parts of the Hex community. And like, look, I'm not I don't like the word community, I don't like that shit. But like, as far as like the Hex people, and then like trying to make a rift and break people apart and pull them off into this like scammy thing that like has bad tokenomics, and then like talk shit and make all this drama. Like, why would I want, like, we always talk about product market fit, like, why would I want to attach myself to that product? Like, I don't want to be that's nasty. That's like, and it's not a community that I want to be part of. It's not a token that I want to be part of that launched off of that negativity. I don't need that negativity in my head, in my life. You know what I mean? There's plenty. The world's bad enough as it is. I don't need a bunch of drama and negativity, and I'm not putting my money in it. Nah, I'm not. That's why I don't like it. I said I don't like it. I'm not with this coin at all. But maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section below why I should get this. Okay? Smokey the Beast. I'm not trying to mess up the vibe. Does anyone hear a high-pitched noise in the background, or is it a super loud? But I'm pretty sure it's there. Do you guys hear something? Ugly chart. Do you guys hear something? Okay, I don't see anybody else saying it. Yeah, man, I definitely don't want to be annoying or anything like that. I do have my furnace going because it's cold, bro. It is cold. Is it this noise? Because it's my stream deck going crazy. All right, so, oh yeah, a super annoying loud voice in the background. That's my girlfriend. Or at least usually is. Okay. All right. Save the Youth 111. I haven't bought the Aptos coin. I don't know if it's out yet. I think the ICO is coming up. Oh, so it's not even out yet. It's crazy though, like, because we already have Solana and it's already trash, but like the big VC money, the big Silicon Valley money that's in there, like, has made Solana pump, right? And this could happen with Aptos too. And a lot of it, the funny thing of it is, like, people are leverage trading on FTX and getting absolutely destroyed, right? Where do you think FTX gets all of its billions of dollars? It's from people that are going there, gambling and losing their money, right? So like, are they like taking that money, funneling it through VCs back into Solana, back into all these coins and stuff? I don't know. I highly doubt it. They're probably taking that money to buy more market share. But yeah, I mean, with the VCs, with the Silicon Valley guys, with how rich FTX is and how much of an ego Sam has, I imagine that this Aptos coin is going to do very well. I'd be interested in getting some. I wouldn't go like, I would chimp in. I wouldn't like ape in and go crazy with it or anything like that. But I mean, I think it's gonna be all right. I mean, I remember liking it before. Now, I don't really care about its tokenomics. I don't really care what it's there to change or what problem it has to solve. All I care about is SBF. All I care about is Solana. All I care about is Sam Bankman-Fried, Alameda Capital, VCs, tech money, Silicon Valley money. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Honestly, I really don't care what it does. But I would be interested in it. I think I would do, yeah, I'm going to look into it. And if I can get into the ICO or get my grubby little hands on some of it, I will in HODL. you know, and that's the name of the game, you know. Like, you know me, I rarely trade, you know, but I am a big hodler, and if I can find a nice opportunity like that, then I'll definitely ape into that, you know. So yeah, I think you're onto something with that one. I'm interested in that as well. I think that'd be a good one. Guys, your thoughts on DAG token? What the hell is DAG token? South Beach Crypto? What's DAG token? What's DAG token? Let's look. We already looked at this chart. Token. Oops. I never heard of it. DAG USD Live market cap. Oh, it's up 4%. Constellation. Why does that sound familiar? Is this old? Let's take a look at year to date. Let's take a look at all. Yeah, this is old. Yeah, I remember this from a long ass time ago. Wow, it did good. Wow, it did really good. What is going on with this thing? But this looks bad though. I mean, it's doing the same thing everything else is doing. Let's take a look at the last month. Huh. Okay. It's on KuCoin. What's the market cap on this thing? 98 million. I mean, this thing could probably 10x in the next market. This thing could hit $1 billion in the next bull market. This probably has a. This probably could do a 10x. Just because it has staying power, like it's oops, what am I doing here? It has staying power, like it's been around since 2018. Constellation USDT. Let's take a look on KuCoin. What's it doing? Damn, what's going on? It's only got the monthly 21. It must have not been. It must have not been listed on KuCoin very long, since 2020. Okay, so yeah, I mean it's in a monthly downtrend. Let's take a look at the daily. I wonder what it does. I just don't want to bog down the stream, you know, but I wonder what it does. I mean, it's holding on the point of control. The most DAG that's ever been traded is in this range right here, which is interesting because it's kind of popping up out of this range. It's got the 21 exponential moving average. It took out the previous highs. It is in a daily uptrend. It is holding above. It's in the bullish control zone as far as the volume nodes go. It's holding the point of control. I mean, what does it do? Like, what's going on? Why is this thing pumping? Look at this bar. Damn. I mean, look, I would probably, you see this trend right here. You see this clear rejection of the 200 exponential moving average. I mean, I would be getting out right around here. I'd be getting out before $1. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, I'd be getting out before $1 on this bitch. If that, I mean, that's quite the YOLO. You know what I mean? But I highly doubt it's going to get up here with what's coming. But it's possible. It's possible. Looks decent. What does it do? Ugly chart. It's not that ugly. Here's an ugly chart. Hold up. Here's an ugly chart. This descending triangle. Look how crooked this line is. Wake up, bro. Wake up. This is an ugly chart. And I gotta live in here. I gotta live in this ugly chart. Shit. This shit's gonna break down hard, dude. Really hard. I see it. And it's very reminiscent. Let's take a look at the... Let's draw this out here. On ascending volume. So volume is increasing into the tightening. Let's go back here. Let's take a look and see. Here we are. This is what I can compare it to. And no. Okay, so what do we got? Damn, this is on descending volume before the big break. The consolidation on descending volume. That's kind of what you want to see before a break. This is on ascending volume, which is weird and different. But yeah, it's kind of everything's lining. The stars are aligning on this thing right here. This is an ugly chart, South Beach. I mean, You would think we'd at least get like some kind of a dead cat bounce, but it is weak, man. Even on this big fake out that we had in the CPI news. Remember we were saying in my video, I was like, dude, don't trade the CPI. I mean, even then we really didn't hit the primary pivot. Oh, no. That's ugly, bro. That's ugly. That's super weak. Like people were, it's super weak. I don't like it. But yeah. Save the youth. Still like Avalanche coin. What price is a buy? Do I even have it on here? Let's look. I think I had it on here on Avalanche. I don't know, man. I kind of don't. I always thought it was annoying. I think I have it. No, I don't. Let's do... I'm in the US, so let's do this. I could swear I was looking at this thing. Okay, well, here we go. We have a daily downtrend, rejecting the S1 pivot. Nice wick to the downside. Lockstep with the market, doing everything that it's doing. But, I mean, really, let's stick in Bitcoin. This is much weaker than Bitcoin. Descending volume. I honestly never liked Avalanche. But okay, so here's a good gauge. Remember, we always look at, like, we're always comparing everything. We always look at the June 2022 lows, okay? Because a lot of stocks, a lot of stuff has already taken out this low, including the S&P 500. The S&P 500 has also taken out this low. Let's take a look. I know it's in here somewhere. Did it not? Yeah, big time, right? So like, yay! Look at that rejection into the close. I figured people were gonna de-risk on Friday going into the close because they don't trade on the weekend, you know? So yeah, there's a big de-risk. Hit the 21. Look how gorgeous my trading style is. I mean, we're talking about the S&P 500. You know, I got that, dude. I got the S&P 500 by the balls over here. You guys remember that I called this top right here, right here. I called this top right off my trend line. Yeah, that was crazy, and it pumped into this top. All right, no, let's not forget, it pumped into this top, into my trend line, and rejected. But yeah, look at that. I mean, it's even respecting my 21 right here. Bam, that's your short right there. That's your short. But yeah, so let's go back to Avalanche because I'm on a rant here. So if we go back to Avalanche, you know, here's the 21. Couldn't get a pump to it. Daily downtrend. This was kind of like a nice little fake out right here. I mean, this is kind of where you buy. I mean, I don't know if the R2 pivot right here, if you're smart enough to sell. And that, you know, the 55 right here. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a good place to get wrecked right here. That's how you get wrecked in this area, is right here. You know, and here we go. If you followed this, once we broke through here, literally, if is this the where are we? August 20. Oh, okay, so that was a massive pump in August. Beautiful. That's a beautiful pump. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's a bear flag. Once we got here's how it works. Here's how you trade the 21. It's really that simple. And look, it's not that simple because remember when we were looking at the XRP chart the other day, and I was saying that, yo, this is a perfect buy setup. It's holding the 21. It's finding support on the 200. We got a little bit of a golden cross. But then what did I say? I was like, this is what it looks like for a nice trade setup to the upside, right? But I said, but I'm not going to trade it because the CPI numbers are coming out. So even though, like, yeah, this is beautiful right here, if you know what's going on with macro and you combine it with this strategy right here that I have, you're going to be hard to beat. Sorry. How boring is this chart, right? So yeah, so here we go. Like, yeah, if you understood the macro and everything seemed fine and we got this confirmation right here, this is your buy. Right here is you buy. So when do you sell? I mean, technically you would sell right here, but I mean, it's say that's a fake out. But I mean, like, yeah, like right here, you would want to sell rejection, right? Like we came through, kind of poked through there. So this candle is kind of telling you big bullish engulfing above the 21. Hey, maybe it's time to get back in, pop up, another fake out, beautiful right here. And then once you come through here and you got the clear rejection, big engulfing, then you get out. And then you could erode it down all the way down. That's kind of how this system works. But yeah, so you're asking where's a good buy? Well, I would just say the next Well, since we already poked through the S2, I would say no, but I think a good buy would be about $12.71, and that would be taking out this low just like the S&P 500 did. We're talking about the S&P 500, right? That is the accumulation of all the world's wealth, you know, like that's the thing that pumps the best and the hardest, and most hedge funds cannot keep up with the gains of the S&P 500 over the years. We're talking about the accumulation of the world's wealth, right? So that took out the June lows, right? So you think Avalanche isn't, you know, it's gonna come down. So let's say we take out the June lows on Avalanche. Where's it gonna go then? We already poked through this pivot. Where's it gonna go? It's gonna go to the S3 pivot right here at about $12.60. Remember, buys and sells are ranges and not exact numbers. If you're waiting for an exact number, it's not gonna hit, and then you're gonna be screwed. Because people always front run. So do we talk about Hex next? Does anybody want to talk about Hex? Oh man. All right. Okay. Nico, Sam Bankman fraud. Nico, ETH to 650 USD. ETH 650. Let's look. 875. Yeah, so if we take out the June lows, you know, where's that put us? 800. We gotta look at the weekly chart on here just to see how deep that's really gonna go. Is it gonna dump that hard? It's deflationary now, you know. Let me look. That's June. What's this? All right, so here we are. Where's the Cozy 19? All right. That's 279, bro. How crazy is that? The Cozy 19 low, the pre-Cozy 19 drop, we were only at 286. Oh no! That's wild. Can you imagine? Dude, we pumped to like 4,700 right before the Cozy 19 drop, right here. And this is kind of the target for the S&P 500. Don't forget. Target for the S&P 500. This is my call. I'm going to go with it. It's right here to the top before the Cozy 19 low. That'll be about 3,300. I mean, we're like right there. We're talking about S&P, right? So now let's take a look at ETH. Right? We're taking a look at ETH. Cozy 19. 281. Can you imagine? Can you imagine loading up? Dude. That'd be dope. But my target's this green line, remember? Right here. This is too beautiful. This spot right here of support. Look at this. Or look at how it was resistance here. Previous resistance is future support. There is just a lot going on right here. Okay? Even though the volume node is down here. The point of control is at 100. 3,200 bucks to run a validator. 3,200 bucks if you all right, that's a pipe dream. I mean, it could happen, but I mean, it'd have to be like they'd have to drop those things in microwave Europe before that would happen. I think I can't see that happening, but right here is doable, and this is what Richard Hart says too. Richard Hart called 500 ETH. That's his call. Now remember, like, we're kind of on the same page on a lot of things as far as when it was our calls. Remember, I sold the 65K top on this channel. Boring chart. All right. Hey, Super Snake, what up? Always good to see you. Yo, Holmes, I'm glad to see you live again. Keep it up and educate these plebes out here. I will. So, like, I've been thinking about doing more live streams, right? Because I love doing videos and stuff, and I love like the meme content, funny content and stuff like that. But I think people want live streams. I watched Hexologist, like, he like doubled his subscribers, but you know, he's got Richard Hart cosign. You know, he's got Richard Hart on his live stream. So I mean, he's got like 11,400 or something subscribers. But what he started doing was he just started live streaming every day. You know, and I think that could be a key. I think I'm gonna double up on the live streams. I don't know. What do you guys think? Here's the deal though, right? So typically I'll do a video on Saturday and then I'll do a video on Wednesday, right? It takes like 3 days for the videos to kind of like reach maturity, which they're not doing very good lately. I mean, I've been making shorts and doing TikToks and stuff. I've been trying to like boost viewership, you know, like I got a bunch of retweets from freaking Funding Gym, all these things, but it just seems like my viewership is going down. Like I was getting like, when people were still more engaged, but it was bear market like 5 months ago, I was getting like 500-600 views per video, like good click-through rates. I had good retention, audience retention. Now I'm getting less than 400, you know? So I don't know what it is. I don't know if people are just getting bored with crypto. I don't know if the market is dead. I don't know what is going on, you know, but like people like Hexologist, they're growing, and he's doing, you know, like a live stream every day. So I don't know if like doing more live streams is going to help. And the problem is they step on the content. So like, let's say like typically I would do a video on Saturday, but I'm going to do it on Sunday, because once a new video comes out, people are like, oh, well, that other one's old. So I don't know which way is the best, but it's always good to experiment and try different things, you know? So like, I'm going to try that, but yeah, I'm committed. And remember guys, like right now I'm like going through a really busy time with like my business and stuff like that. But in the winter times, I don't work. So like I came, this channel started last winter, and I think I'm going to try to set it off this winter, like just step up my game completely, do more videos, do more content, because I'll have more time, you know, to do like show prep, to be studying. Like when I say studying, I mean like on my phone, on my couch, you know, just doing what I want to do. Is like, that's what I want to do. Like I want to study the markets. I want to be like a George Gammon basically, or something like that eventually. But like to be able to like do this is what I want to do. I want to provide entertainment, provide content, provide like good calls. I've had great calls so far, you know, like I feel like I have something here, but it's really hard to punch through. It's hard to punch through, especially during a bear market. But I will say one thing, dude, I have so much good comments and like engagements and likes and stuff in the videos. It's wild. Like I read through my comments and it just like blows my mind. So like I think we've all, like as the Wolf Pack, as like a team, we're all working together, and like, you know, you guys definitely like boost my videos, and I appreciate that. I read all the comments. I love it. You know what I mean? So I think like this winter, you know, I'll have like 4 months off, you know, and I'm just gonna really like start pumping out good quality content, because like, man, you know what, like I always have people message me all the time, and they'll be like, dude, how do you not have 100,000 subscribers? You know, like, dude, there's people, look at some of these other streamers, they're so boring. Like when it comes to their channel content, they're just like talking and sitting at a desk and just talking BSing, you know, like, or pumping coins, or like then dumping on you and stuff like that. But mine's like a little bit higher production, you know, like it's funnier, there's more memes, there's a lot of B-roll, they call it. That's like when I'm talking, but it shows other things, you know what I mean? So it's like, I really don't understand why this is not popping like it should be, but I think it's because I'm just new, and that's all there is to it. I think there's like people that have been here longer before me, and I'm kind of comparing myself to people that started channels in 2017, 2018. They have big clout, like I have Funding Jim, like he's been like promoting my channel because he's a cool ass dude, but like I'm out here by myself otherwise, you know, like I'm not mixing in like with other streamers, I'm not on other podcasts or anything like that, you know. So I think that's like holding me back a little bit too, but I think it's just time in the market, you know. Like I think it's just, how long have you had your channel, how many videos have you made, how many years have you been at this, you know what I mean? Like, even though, like, if you take a look at my vlog video, you know, like somebody called me today and they're like, dude, that looks like that video is like the production quality of someone who has like 1 million subs, you know. Like I have the production quality is there just because I enjoy doing it. I don't want to say I'm talented, but like I enjoy doing it and stuff like that. But it's just a matter of, there's other people that have been here way longer than me, and they have priority in the algorithm to push the algorithm, because I think the content is good. I don't know, but it's just exposure, you know what I mean? Like I think that's what it kind of boils down to, and it wouldn't hurt to like increase my like lighting and quality and stuff like that. And the other thing, lastly, is I believe that it's the amount of content that you put on. I think that if you put on videos daily videos, and you just blow up, like the algorithm loves that. They want retention, they want content, they're hungry for content, you know. but like my videos like take time, you know what I mean? And like when I'm like joking around about the market, or like I'll be like trashing somebody or whatever, like trolling or whatever, like you can't do that for every subject. Like, so I always like, I'll be reading and I'll see something funny and I'll be like, oh shit, I'm gonna put that in a video because it's funny, and I like make it come to life, right? Like I make the joke come to life. It's not just a joke. Like there's like video, there's like music, there could be whatever, right? So like and I enjoy doing that a lot. I really do. So like because of the production level, I can't always do that. Like I can't do those every day because there just isn't enough content every day. There isn't enough like goofy funny shit that's going on in the market to troll. So like, so two days a week on those is what I can do. And then like I've been trying to do the YouTube shorts so that I have something coming out every day. I just don't know if it's annoying my subscribers more than they like it. You know, I'm not sure about that at all, but I'm just kind of like experimenting and trying different things. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing 2 live streams a week if there is like demand for it. You know what I mean? Like I always turn these live streams on and I'm like, no one's going to show, or like, I don't go into this with any kind of prep. I have no idea what I'm going to say. I'm just bouncing off of what you guys are saying, you know, like that's it. So it's all just like off the top of the head, you know? So if there's demand for it, if there's interest for it, I'd like to do 2 live streams a week, step it up. And then, so 2 videos, 2 live streams, and then try to do shorts, you know, like funny memes or whatnot. And we'll see if that helps them like boost me in the algorithm. But as far as you guys, as far as the Woof Pack, you guys have done everything that you could do. You comment on my videos, all my videos, you like all my videos. Dude, you want to see something? Hold on. Let me show you something. I don't know if I could do this real quick. If I can go into my studio. All right, let's go to content. Yeah, let's check it out. All right, let's go to content and we'll see. It's super slow. Okay, here we go. Look at this, man. Like 98% likes. I don't know why one person disliked it, but like 100% likes. 100% likes, 100% likes, 100% likes, 100% likes. Look at this shit. 84 likes, 100%. Right? 100%. There's some haters right here. There's some haters, you know. There's some haters. But yeah, like 100%. You know what I mean? So like, you guys have done everything that you can do. You know, it's like up to me now. Like, you guys are definitely supportive. Like, I don't want your money. I don't want anything like that. But like, you know, if you want to support the channel, you know, you guys do a pretty good job at that, you know. And I'm lucky I have somebody like Funding Jim too that's got my back, that likes my content and is like a known person. He's cool as hell. Okay. Ain't that the herb? Hey, what's up, man? Welcome, bro. Nothing is built on Hex though. It's all ERC20, right? Yeah. When they say it's built on Hex, all it means is that it's built to interact with Hex. You know what I mean? Like Hedron is a way to encapsulate Hex. Right, so like it's just when they say built on Hex, they just interact or boost Hex in some type of way. Yeah, nothing is actually like built into it or anything like that. You know, Hex is always just going to be Hex. It's just a matter of interacting, right? So yeah. Tech Dude, hey Tech Dude, what up, man? You think the DXY can touch 120? With all the fear in the markets? Let's take a look at the dollar Inu. Let's take a look at the dollar. That's a good question. Well, everyone's saying, dude, people are thinking that it's going to go to 150. Yeah, jeez. Oh my God. Look at this thing. I mean, it's happened before. Right here, 1999. Is this right? Is this when? See, I'm too young for this, but I think this is when the tech bubble popped in the 2000s, the .com bubble. Look at that. I mean, we had a nice. So we were at 120 during that time, before it absolutely crashed in 2000. Like, dude, that's terrible. Well, let's take a look. Look at this. Where was this? 1984. Okay, I wasn't even born yet, but 164. Like, I think it can do something like this. Let's take a look at the monthly just for the hell of it. We are in insane times right now. 1983. Yeah. Wow. Look at the dollar strength. I think this is when they were finally tightening. I think this is like the Ronald Reagan era, maybe. Like they're finally tightening. They were finally, like, they had interest rates in the 80s. The interest rates were like 20% or something like that, and that's what happened. This is what will happen right here. $1.66. Can we make a new ath on the dollar? Can we make a new ath on the dollar? Well, we better kind of hope not, because if we do, then everything else is going to be absolutely crushed, right? But what we really need to do is to take this out. If we can take out 20, if we can take out 120, this is kind of a bigger deal than I expected. Yeah, I mean, if we can take out the peak of the last .com bubble, or whatever this era was, or wait, no, this was 9/11. It's what crashed it. But yeah, you know, that's before my time. But yeah, if we can take this out, it's going to be a pretty big deal. A big deal. We could even like expect a pullback right here. This is some pretty heavy resistance. I guess it really just depends on how bad things go in Europe, because things are really disintegrating very quickly there. And that's, you know, like this is up against the euro, the pound, and things like that. They're crashing. So yeah, I think it could. I think this everyone's saying that this looks toppy, and with good reason. Like we're talking about a 2 decades toppy. So I think it's gonna go higher. I think we're gonna hit 140. That's what I think before it's all over. So this is gonna be kind of another cool thing. Like, stick around, Tech Dude, because we're gonna see how high this goes together, and then we're also gonna this is also gonna be a very good indicator of a market reversal. We can also use this as an indicator, you know, because if we start taking this shit out, you know, if we start getting up to like close to ath, if the dollar gets that crazy, like if the world just spins that way out of control and things get that crazy. The dollar inu, we're gonna know that, dude, we're gonna get around this area, or ath, we know that's it. Get out of the dollar. I know people are already saying get out of the dollar here, but I just don't see it. I don't think this. I think we're gonna go above 120, and unless things start cooling way off in Europe, I don't see the dollar slowing down at all, And the Fed has come out. They're still hawkish. They're saying, yo, we're still tightening. No matter what, 8.4% year over year, or 8.3%, whatever it was, is an unacceptable inflation. It's unacceptable. You know, everybody says, hey, we should just start printing again, and then turn the printers back on, and we're gonna moon and stuff. Yeah, but at what cost? The rest of the economy is gonna absolutely crumble. Like the poor. What about people that are on a fixed income? What if inflation hits like 10-15%, and grandpa over here, you know, they're on a fixed income, they can't buy anything? Have you been to the store? You know, like there's a trade-off to this thing, like turning the money printer back on. We simply cannot turn the money printer back on. I don't think so. People say that it's going to happen because the government would rather choose an inflationary collapse over a deflationary collapse, right? That's a good valid point and everything, but I just don't think we can. I literally don't think we can. I think it's like inhumane to turn the printers back on at this point. Not until not even slow down. I don't think we're even going to slow down on tightening until things cool off a little bit, or absolutely break. You know, and that's a scary thing as well. So like, there's no good way out of this. Like I was saying, like some sort of maybe another, like a fourth industrial revolution or something like that can bring us out of this, where we have so much productivity, you know. But it just I still think that this is going to go up. I think this is going to break out of here on the next big capitulation, because when you're selling stocks, what are you buying? You know, and plus the dollar milkshake theory, plus the troubles in Europe, it's all a perfect storm. It's all a perfect storm to pump the DXY even higher. So yeah, over 120, I think so. And it's going to be insane. I mean, like, we're talking about 20 years here, 2 decades. It's going to be wild. And I think this is just beginning. This is just my personal opinion. But yeah, the dollar is absolutely all over the place. This is hockey stick status right here. We're deviating so far from the 21, and this is on the monthly. I don't know. Let's look. Look at that beautiful uptrend. This is what it looks like. This is when you buy. Like, it's not even touching the 21. It's like literally floating right here. This is where you would buy. Like right there would be a perfect buy. You see how it touched the R3 pivot. Now it's not always perfect, you know, it's only probabilities, but like basically when you're in a like a bull rally like this is definitely a bull rally for the dollar. You definitely want to buy each dip. You know what I mean? You definitely want to buy each dip, and then in the bear market you reverse it. You sell each pump. You know, this is what it looks like. This is super strong. Does this look like it's slowing down? It's consolidating at resistance. This is gonna pop straight up, no doubt about it. This is gonna keep going crazy. Just blows my mind. And you know, if this is going up, everything else is going down. What about Bitcoin? Is it having a dominance run? Let's take a look. Oops, what the hell? Is Bitcoin having a dominance run? Not really. Man, I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon. I have a lot of Bitcoin still for my HODL position, but I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon of like, dude, do I just get out of Bitcoin? I don't know. Like, as far as like the global experiment of gonna have it as money, is that valid still? Is it? Or do I just put it all in shitcoins and YOLO? Do I just flip it all into Doge and hope Elon freaking makes a lunar base or something that uses Doge? Like, what do I do here? Look at this channel. Does this inspire any confidence at all that Bitcoin's gonna make another big heyday run? Or is it literally a boomer coin and it's over? Well, the last big run was what? The last big dominance run was 19 and 2020. It is a higher low. Oh, this is, I think this is like, yeah, this is like Ethereum right here. This is what Ethereum did to it. No wonder Tone Vase is mad. No wonder he mad. But yeah, okay, anyways, yeah. So think of this as the DXY, and Ethereum as, you know, like, and shitcoins as the other currencies. That's basically what's going on with the DXY. Everything, if you're going to be selling ApeCoin, you're going to be selling it into Bitcoin, or you're going to be selling it into Ethereum. You know, same thing. Same thing that's going on a currency war, currency levels. All right, Tech Dude, I made it. Nothing built on X. Yeah. Tech Dude, I made it. What do you think about Pulse as ETH version 2? Is it gonna go to the moon eventually? All right, man. So guys, I've been torturing myself about this all day. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say about what happened today on the Ivan on Tech stream with Richard Hart? Okay, I'm trying not to be a hater, you know, but basically it sounded like Richard Hart was in a huge hurry to launch PulseChain, but it's only going to be a fork of ETH 2.0, which it sounds like he is in such a hurry to launch it that he doesn't even care about changing some of the metrics, some of the fundamentals that we were talking about, like a higher burn rate, things like that. It sounds like he wants to launch it and then upgrade it in the air, you know, like he just wants to get it out there. And it just seems kind of like, it seems like he's frustrated and he wants to be done with it. That's how it, look, don't be mad at me, okay? But this is what I'm telling you. What I saw with my own eyes is like, he seems like he's like, just launched the effing thing. You know what I mean? It has like a Sparkster feel. Like, remember Sparkster? Like, it finally came out after a year and it was just like some crammed together, spliced together crap. It was complete garbage. They just put something out to put something out. You know, like, I'm not saying that. That's kind of like the vibe I was getting today, you know? And he's like, hey, if it bumps my social status and gets me laid, you know, like, what? You know, like, wait, what? Are we even going to have, like, and also, like, PulseChain to be a validator, you're only going to require 32 Pulse. Well, like, Pulse is watered down 10,000 per ETH. So, like, pretty much everybody, so am I going to be able to have 1,000 validators? Like, how's this going to work? You know, is this going to drive the price up? Is this good token metrics and fundamentals? Or are we just pushing something out to push something out? you know, because at this point I've already accepted that like PulseChain may never come out. But like, is this what we're doing now? Like, we're just gonna pump out a. The funny thing is like, you know, like people will say that I'm a hex troll, and I am, and people will, but I'm an overall troll. Like, I don't specifically hate hex. Like, I troll on everything and everybody, you know. But like, I'm just saying, a mirrored image of ETH 2.0, in the value proposition is, well, the fees are going to be cheaper. So that's why you should use it, doesn't really get me going. Like, it doesn't really get my FOMO going. And if it doesn't get me to FOMO, I don't think other people are going to FOMO. It just seems like pushing something out to push something out. I really didn't like that. I mean, yeah, sure, just go ahead and do it. But at this point, after hearing that, I'm kind of just like, I'm kind of just like expecting it to flop. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll pump, I guess. But what sets it apart from ETH 2.0 and are the Ethereum, you know, like it takes hundreds of Ethereum developers to run Ethereum 2.0. Like, it is a high maintenance like blockchain. It's not something that you can just plug into the wall like an Alexa and just walk away, you know. Like, it doesn't work like that. It needs a lot of maintenance, you know. It's gonna need more than just some devs off Fiverr to be running this thing. And it's not what I expected, you know. I think it's still better than a BSC fork, because, you know, that's not cool at all. And maybe it'll be more decentralized, you know, than Richard running all 9 validators somewhere, you know, in Europe. Like yeah, but at the same time, it just doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like anything novel. It doesn't sound like anything to get really super excited about. It just sounds like, you know. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Are you guys bullish on PulseChain now after this? Oh damn! Funding Jim is here now. Now I'm talking shit about Hex. Funding Jim shows up. Fuck. What's up, man? Shout out to you, Will. It's not a vampire attack. They invited him. Yeah, Will. So, man, see, hey, Will. Now, I read your comment the other day on my video when I was saying that, like, I'm not into Zen. So you're like, oh, I guess you're not the leader of the Woof Pack anymore. Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? That I was like bending the knee to hexagons and that kind of thing? Because really, I'm like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because like most of my followers are into Hex. I mean, pretty much the people that are left in crypto at this stage, you know, most of them are into Hex or accept Hex now. You see it on BitBoy, you see it on Ivan on Tech. Everyone's kind of like, cool, Hex is cool. You know, like, why? Why? It's because hexagons are the only ones left at this point. Everyone's kind of tuned out. No one really cares. And people get engagement. They get a lot of engagement from Hex. Okay? So, yeah. Hey, does my volume sound okay? Or does it sound like shit? I had something crazy going on. Does everything sound good? Anyways, not to get too bogged down on this, but yeah, it's damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I say, hey, I'm a true hexagon and I start towing the line, then my original viewers that like when I troll on Hex, then they tune out, and vice versa. Or like the people that I pick up from the Hex community, if I talk bad about Hex, they leave. So it's like I'm in like this purgatory anyway. But yeah, man, it's just I genuinely don't like Zen. I'm sorry, I don't. And if you're into it, Will, don't leave. You're an OG on this channel, you know what I mean? I like you, but I just genuinely don't like it, you know. So sorry about that. Funding Jim, CWR is the king of the hill for trolling Hex. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So yeah, move over, Jack Levine. I was here first. All right. Trolling Richard Hart's my job. So yeah, Blackwing, Funding Jim. I think they are validators and make cash on processing plus selling. Okay. Oh, are you talking about Zen? Or what are you talking about? Hex at 0.3. Let's take a look at Hex South Beach. Damn, I'm falling way behind. I was supposed to not do this anymore. Holy shit. See, I used to, because nobody used to comment, so I'd go off on these tangents. All right, guys, should I get caught up? There was a bit of high-pitched noise. Yeah, I know. So let me turn my Bluetooth off, maybe, because sometimes it likes to connect. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Hold on a second. Shit. What is it? Okay, I don't want you to see that. Okay. Audio is a bit weird, yeah. Okay, shit. I know what it is too, motherfucker. Okay, it's not connected, so it shouldn't be. Alright. Okay, so hopefully the audio is not bad anymore. There is a sound. Shit. Didn't I just say that I was doing good with audio? What's going on? Alright. The mic has a beeping sound. Shit, and you guys are still hanging out here? What the hell? Hell are you guys doing in here? Yeah, sorry about that. I turned off my Bluetooth because sometimes it tries to connect to crazy shit. It's happened to me before. So hopefully it's better now. Alright. So are we taking a look at Hex now? Yeah, I mean, it's still, dude, it's kind of like going hella sideways, to be honest. I'm shocked. This almost looks like bot action, like how it's rejecting the 21. Is everybody in the Hex community pretty much on my freaking trading program right now? Look at that. Look at all these sells on the 21. It's as if I'm doing it myself. Because this is where I would sell. Maybe Hexicans are all watching my streams now. Damn, I'm into the few. Crypto Cat Doge. Oh, no, it's right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the audio. I'll check. I have to check later. I can't check right now. Beeping. Motherfucker. Minted a few wallets of Zen. If it fails, I'm out a few bucks and wasted my time. Jack Levin could build something more useful on top of it after adoption. It's a scratcher ticket in my opinion. Yeah, it is. It is. And honestly, I still haven't minted yet. I'm going to. It's just I've had a busy week after I came back from Vegas and I had to hit it hard. I was behind on work on my business and things like that, so I had to hit it hard. But yeah, I'm probably going to mint some. Now remember the mantra of the Wolf Pack. Remember, we never make financial decisions based on emotions. That's the whole thing, right? So it's like, yeah, I don't like it. I'm not gonna shill it. I don't care about it. But I'm still gonna mint it. You know what I mean? Because like I'm not gonna base on my emotions, but I'm just not with it. I'm just not down with it. I'm not riding with them. I'm not riding with them. That's all I'm saying. So Zen could have some more form of utility built on by Jack or by the community in the future. Hard to picture what it could be to absorb the Zen being minted. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, how are they gonna absorb all that? Zen reminds me of Hedron mintable coins with limited utility in the beginning, and then Icosa, which was built out and then pumped on the news. Yeah, I guess they could have like a part 2 to this at this point. I mean, I hope they do, but yeah, I'm not very hopeful for it, especially with like the exploits and stuff with the bots and everything like that. And somehow they'll say that, oh, that's great for Zen, is to have all these wallets and all this stuff built. I guess I don't really know how that would be. Be mindful of love. What's up? Our dreams. What's going on? You should be asleep. You wake up in the middle of the night, or maybe Our Dreams is coming home from the bar in Spain right now, because that would be about the right timing. We're over here at bar close. Our Dreams is absolutely wasted right now in Barcelona on the live stream. So shout out to you. Win mainnet. Win mainnet for what? For Crypto Weekly Review? Man, you're seeing it right now. Hex, baby. South Beach Crypto. So you guys want to talk about Hex? Great charts as always. TD, shout out to you, man. You're an OG as well. Your 10-minute videos are fine, Will says. It takes time, bro. Give it time and you'll have more subs. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely didn't want you to quit because I was talking trash about Zen. Remember, I talk trash about everything. So I have to make a true proper troll video on that. But yeah, I mean, taking a look at Hex, we already took out our June lows just like the S&P 500. After like what I heard about PulseChain right now today, I'm surprised that this hasn't dumped. Honestly, with how much interest we're accumulating, the Hex community is still strong. Because this, I just can't believe that we're still above like 3 cents right now. I honestly can't. I think it would be completely normal for Hex to correct 96%. Yeah, with the amount of staking and inflation and things like that. I mean, I just, it blows my mind that it's holding up this strong. It really, really does. So shout out to Hex. Live streams are cool. Woof Pack here. Yeah. So do you guys want me to do more? You want me to do more live streams? Do you guys enjoy this? Pathways Massage. Is that Massage? Also Maximus and Icosa. Yeah, that's right. Maximus. I missed Maximus, but it does seem like a cool way to build on Hex and keep people engaged in Hex, keep people talking about it, you know. So that's a good thing. Ryan Theory. Yo, Ryan. You're new. Shout out to you, man. Zen is free. Where's the scam? You literally have nothing to lose. Yeah, it's free. I mean, it's not a scam. I mean, it's just kind of like coming out on a wave of negativity. That's all. I'm saying they hating hard on Zen for no reason, yet we can bring those people on PulseChain network when it comes out. I got my mint. Exactly. Are you thinking of getting into Rex? Yeah, I am thinking about getting into Rex. Let's take a look at Rex really quick. I think it's Rexed. Yeah, so here we go. I mean, this is kind of what we called. This would be your buying opportunity right here when it finally reached the 21 if you're bullish, but look, it just sank right through. I mean, it just sank right through. Then it rejected it. You know, it's probably going to come back down. I wouldn't be surprised. And look, and it's kind of doing this again. I wouldn't be surprised if it started doing this like this, the lottery sellings all the way back down. This is a glorious pump right here. There's like 7 orders of like over $100,000 in USDC going into this, to pumping this. And sorry for those guys, they're down 50%. But I mean, or maybe they're the ones selling. I don't know. But it's definitely gonna come back into this pattern. But it just, at least it showed that it was alive, you know? At least it showed it was alive, because it was looking pretty bad out there. So I'm glad it still has a little life in it, because I definitely want to get into it. But it's trying to coexist. It's not trying to start up a bunch of drama and stuff like that, which I don't like how that turned out. And that dude, he reminds me of Alex Mashinsky, Jack. Like the way he talks. That's all, just the accent, that's all. I mean, in the look kind of, and like the way he talks and stuff, he's very like Alex Mashinsky-ish, you know. And I was gonna put that in the last video too, like back to back. Like he just gives me those vibes, you know. He's just kind of like, when you start a project on the basis of backstabbing and kind of like just being grimy like that, you know, like it's not something I want to ape into. But if you're into it, that's fine. And you know, like I'll do TA for you. Like which one's the best one, would you say? Hobie? Let's look. All right, we got to get up. It's too young. We got to give it. Okay. Hey. Okay. This looks like AIDS. But it does have a little bit of green here, so on the daily chart, we did have at least somebody's buying this. Big candle of volume right here. Oh, at least it stopped it from dumping. All right. Super Snake. DXY has plenty of room to pump. I agree with that, Ryan. I agree with that. Yo, dude, winter project equals beef up your R8. By the way, that's why that Mario sound was supposed to come in sooner. But yeah, I guess I'm having technical difficulties. Oh yeah, beef up the R8. Should I put twins on it? That's like pretty much all I got. Is put like twin turbos maybe, because I already have. I already have headers, exhaust, and tune. I have like dude, maybe tomorrow is Saturday, and I'll on the Telegram I'll go and like rev it up and stuff, and it has like a $8,000 exhaust on it. It sounds amazing, because these R8s, they're supposed to be kind of like the baby Lambo, which is like the baby Gallardo of the time, which is already the baby Lambo compared to the Aventador. But because it's like the baby Lambo, they didn't put like the loud exhaust on it. It's an Audi, it's supposed to be luxurious, and it is, you know, it is pretty luxurious. So it was quiet. Well, it's got some nasty ass exhaust on it. It's super loud. It sounds beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow in the Telegram channel. I'll just rev it up. What TD, what RH video are you referring to? Today Richard Hart was doing a live stream with Ivan on Tech. I thought it was pretty entertaining. It's quite, he was like, I don't know, he was being like really honest about everything. And he had a lot of alpha on PulseChain and how it is just, they're forking ETH 2.0. And it's funny because I got a lot of flack before, because I was because I predicted that. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was saying, oh, they're just gonna fork ETH 2.0, and it was kind of like a troll and a joke. But it's not a troll and a joke. It's reality. They're forking ETH 2.0, and they're gonna push it through. And he doesn't really care if all of the pumpamentals and all the metrics are done. They're just gonna do it later. But he just wants to get it out. Is what it sounds like, because he wants to push it out. Which, like, they just kind of like put in a red flag for me, because I was like, okay, I know I've been bitching. I know I'm insufferable, because I want it to come out fast, and then at the end, on the other side, I'm like, but I want it to be dope as shit. You know what I mean? So like I want both, but it seems like it's going to get pushed out, and it seems like it's probably going to come out soon. Which means Hex, you know, obviously, like if there's a PulseChain announcement, you know, Hex is going to pump like crazy. I mean, it could pump to 10 cents even. I think it could easily pump to 10 cents on the news. Let's take a look. I mean, the primary pivot at this point is at, oh my god, 3.5 cents. What's going on? I mean, let's see, 7 cents. Jesus. Good God. Okay, Etch a Sketch, erase that out of your head. That's let's just hope, yeah. But I still think, I mean, I think there's a lot of room to the downside for a lot of things. And we're gonna just kind of ride it out and play it out. But yeah, we've already taken out this low. Targets are still like between 1 cent and half a penny. But I got orders everywhere, and let's hope. I mean, half a penny is like the ultimate for me. That's like, if we go back to ATH, which we will, I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to come. I don't know if we're going to hit that like $5 mark or anything like that, but I think we're going to go back to ATH. That's easy 100x. You know, you want to change your life? Buy Hex a half a penny. You know, it's going to happen. I mean, you could buy here and you'd still be fine, but don't forget, you know, I mean, we could go down another 80% from here, you know? We could go down another 50% from here, depending on what the market's going to do. There's no light at the end of the tunnel yet, so I wouldn't be yet, but yeah. There's a bit of a windy noise at the moment, brother. Was high-pitched noise before. Windy noise. Okay, I have to do something about that. I'm staked well. I got staked for 14 years. Yeah, I got stakes from the launch of Hex from 15 years. When I look at them, I'm like, what the hell? Because I still expect them to be Chad 5556, and I'm like, whoa, those are really coming down quick. I mean, time moves fast, man. Time moves fast. Audio isn't too bad. Listen back later. Damn. Shit, no wonder my channel ain't growing. Maybe Zen will become the digital currency that Bitcoin didn't do. Yo, like, the only one here you go, right? Here's the narrative. The only person that can print more money than the Fed is Jack Levin. How much trillions of coins that they've printed. I mean, dude, Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, is probably super freaking impressed. Like, dude, you actually ended up printing more tokens than I did. I mean, that's freaking impressive, Jack. All right, that's impressive. You ended up outprinting the money, Mr. Burr himself. All right, yeah. In that sense, yes, it can be the world currency because there's definitely enough units to go around. There definitely won't be a Zen shortage at it by any means. The car is lit. Thanks, Will. Alien Hexagon. Still ain't no goddamn wrenches up in here. Oh yeah, I know. All right, we gotta wrench you guys up. We gotta wrench you guys up. All right, boys, that is the end of the chat. Sorry about the audio. I'll work on it, and expect a video on Sunday, and then probably a live stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably a live stream on Tuesday, but then I have a video on Wednesday. See where it sucks? So I don't know. We're gonna sneak a live stream in there because maybe they won't step on each other. So I think, what do you guys think about having a live stream on like a Sunday morning, like on a morning, so that my guys in Europe can get in on this shit. So I was thinking about that, but I think, I don't know. But anyways, guys, peace out. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Wait, shit, now I gotta turn this off. Oh yeah, live. And does? How do I turn this shit off then?